This is a 60 tooth ratchet, and how do you use this to turn this into this? That sounds really nice, doesn't it? So the idea is this goes on, you know, that was too easy. Suspicious. All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andre. This is a 60 tooth ratchet. Everybody knows that Elite Wheels, the 29er Pro series, uses a ratchet. They come stock with a 36 tooth ratchet, and I did an earlier video of how you would get or how you would have problems using a DYcswiss ratchet and the ztto ratchets that just aren't the same if you want to upgrade your wheel. Elite Wheels now has 60 tooth ratchets. What I'm going to do is convert this. Is one of my 29er Pro 36 wheels from the 36 tooth ratchet to the 60 tooth ratchet. Now, pull this one apart. You don't want to kill yourself or anything. There's a little rubber O-ring. You got to be careful. But look at that. 60 sharp little teeth. Let me tell you about some of the things you're going to need, or you should have. Gloves, because you're going to disassemble the pulley cassette and the ratchet system. Probably having these a little 90 degree or 45 degree pick just to help you lift stuff out. The special grease. This is the DYcswiss stuff. Some rubbing alcohol just to clean up a little bit. And of course a blue towel, because these don't drop lint. You could use paper towels, but I use these for this kind of work. And of course you need to have your new 60 tooth ratchet. Anyway, so when you get your wheel off, this is actually pretty simple. let me just touch the screen a second so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to tilt this down a bit more so you can see what I'm doing. You lift your cassette. Oh God! Oh yeah. See, that was not hard. Okay, so it comes right off. Okay, it has a little bit grungy, so if you really want to, you can give that a clean as well. Then this is what the inside of the ratchet looks like. Now, this is two pieces. This little ring thing has two pieces. There's this collar that holds everything together, and there's a little split ring. So when it gets to the top here, you just give it a little bit of a pull and it opens up, okay? And what I like to do is I like to just set these in order of how I've pulled them. So when I'm putting it back together, and I set them in the direction that they're going back in, so I don't make that mistake of, this is like a flat washer, but it is directional. Convex on one side, like this side, but concave on the other side. You want the curve facing up, okay? So I put this down there. Then there's the spring, okay? Put this here. There's the upper ratchet, 36 tooth, pretty nasty looking. So let's just clean this up a bit. Put this here. The ratchet, other side that's in here is a little bit difficult to pick out. So, yep, there you go. Just give it a little nudge with this and out it comes. Again, that's kind of nasty as well, but I put that down here. Last but not least, if you look in there, there's a little white washer, okay? I want that out too, because there's one comes with the, come on, there you go. Comes with the new ratchet pair. Okay, so you put that there. I drop the paper towel. So I'm not going to use any rubbing alcohol in this. I'm just going to give this a little turn through here. Clean it up a bit. Get any of that old dirty looking grease out of there. And even though I said these don't drop grease, drop lint, they do sometimes. So you just got to keep an eye out for anything that comes loose. You don't want any extra crap in here that could cause problems. All right, now that I got that more or less cleaned up, just gonna try to get some of the dirt off my fingers. Yep. Open this up. It's red inside. Yes, it's red. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is the reverse. I take this little kit and I turn it upside down like this. And I take, now I'm gonna grease the hell out of everything because I find it works so much better when it's all greased up. Okay. You will also notice there's a difference between this new washer and the old one. This new one has a little lip. This old one doesn't. So I don't think you can go using this. Okay. Take a little grease on this. Drop this in. Then I take the first inner ratchet. Lots of grease. Okay. And I drop this in, and you just got to get slippery. Just got to get the teeth lined up so it falls into place like that. Then you take the other side, same thing. Keep pouring on the grease. Okay, keep pouring on the grease. What you'll find with these is when you grease them up, they get a little quieter for a while till the grease sort of wears in. And then you get the angry bees later. Okay, then I take the spring and I'll put some grease inside. Grease and everything, I don't care. Drop this in the back. Then I take, put this here. And I take the little ring, and remember the curved side is up. Drop that on there like that. It's what holds the spring in place. And I'm going to take the little locking sleeve. Now what's funny about this locking sleeve, there's no split. This one has a little split in it. I don't know why that is, but essentially it's the same. Slip this on in place like that. Okay, so now that's on. There's a little washer, and I don't know if this washer belongs in there, but we're gonna find out because I'm gonna put this back together, drop it on the bike and give her a spin, and we'll know pretty quickly. Okay, and just to make sure we're on the same page, I spoke with Elite Wheels, and there is another way to install the new 60-tooth ratchet, leaving it as one assembly. So the little black washer, I think O-ring, I'd call it an O-ring, stays on, and essentially all you're doing is this. You sort of follow the same process. You pull the old one off, so it's the cap, okay, the ring, the cap, the spring. You pop off the 36 tooth outer. You help this little inner ratchet up, a little bit of persuasion. This thing can be a little difficult to just get to disengage. I see it was slightly disengaged there, but oop. Let's pick that up before I forget it. Okay. You help the I'm gonna help this little plastic. Oh, come on. Sometimes this is what you get when you grease these things really well. They won't slip out ahead easily. There you go. Put this down. Oh, my fingers are all nasty now. Use something to clean the old grease out of the bike. Yeah, I'm using a tissue, not one of my blue towels, because cassette back there somewhere and I'm just too lazy to go get them. Remember, white washer goes in, but what I'm going to do is grease this up. Now, being winter, we're not going to ride these bikes just yet. Okay, everything is nicely greased up. I really recommend you use grease. You want these things to last for as long as possible. Don't worry, as you ride the bike in, the nice Angry Bees sound will catch up with you pretty quickly. Let me just wipe this off one more time. And get all this old nasty grease off of here. So yeah, so the idea is this goes on. You know, that was too easy. Suspicious. Back on. All right, so keep that safe because when I got that, it was on the inside where the inner white washer is holding everything together. And because I don't, trouble now. Because I don't use grease on my chain rings, okay. I want to keep this stuff clean. I want to put this cassette back on without. Slides on cleanly. I don't want any oil or. Ooh, it's ratcheting. And it sounds noisy. Anyway, let me get this back on the bike and we'll see how it sounds. Okay, now it's back on and let's see how she sounds. Wow. Yep, that's gonna make a difference. I've got the 54 tooth ratchet from DYcswiss on my Ghost Selector 6.9 and I love the high engagement. It's going to make a big difference for me because a lot of the times when I'm trying to get through really techie stuff where I've got to stop and sort of ratchet back and pump, I've noticed the difference between the two bikes. This is perfect. This is easy. This is quick. It's $30 US. I'll put a link to it down below if you want to get one of these for your Elite wheels. I don't see why the actual ratchets themselves won't work in a DYcswiss hub, but you can try it out and let me know. Anyway, if you like this, comments, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions in the comments, this is probably one of the easiest and most affordable upgrades to give you a little bit less slop when you're riding, if you're into that kind of thing, if you need that. But otherwise, as always, stress less, ride more, ride smart, ride safe. See you guys in the trails. Take care.